Hello everyone, my name's Annette, and you might know me on social media as Nettersplays. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about the games that I acquired and the impressions they left on me as far as the artwork, the quality, or for the games that I did play, like how the gameplay was, if I enjoyed it or not. So this is all for the month of May. For the month of May, I actually went to a board gaming convention, and I made another vlog. I'll link that below. But I acquired a lot of games there from a flea market, so it might seem like I got a lot of games, but I got them at a great deal, so I couldn't pass it by. But I got a total of 20 games last month. So yeah, the good thing is I did manage to play 10 of those games. 10 of them I did not manage to play because I acquired them so late in the month. So I didn't manage to have enough time to get those games on the table. But today I'm going to talk to you about the games I didn't manage to play. And in a different video, I'll go ahead and link that at the end where you can go ahead and watch the games that I did manage to play. So you can either look in the description below for that other video, or you could just go ahead and watch along and see what games I acquired. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start with the first game. So the first game that I got was Quest for the Faysylwood. It's a fantasy role-playing card game. So this game actually was free. So some guy just decided to give this to us. And it's a fantasy role-playing game where you go ahead and have these different cards. You can see the back of them. And you, along with another player, or 7 other players, it's a 2 to 8 player game, and you basically go on a quest and you acquire different armor or different tools or different things, and you go through swamplands and you go on an adventure. So it's a little role-playing card game. Yeah, so it was given to us for free. It didn't cost us anything, but yeah, so that's a game we'll go ahead and give it a shot, I guess. The more the merrier. So another game that I acquired too was Sail to India. So here you go. Sail to India is a 3 to 5 player game, and it's a small box game, and it's from the same maker that made I can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry, but he's the same guy that made Trains, and so it's a deck building game. I love that game. But this is a small little box game, and it comes with like different little cubes and such, and it comes with a whole bunch of like these oddly shaped cards. So there are these long cards, but you're basically managing certain resources to get better ships and just sail across India, I guess. I haven't played it yet, but it's a maker, a designer that I love, and I've been wanting this game, and I found it at the flea market for only like $2, so decided to pick this one up. It's Sail to India. This one is Blood Bowl Team Manager, the card game. So I've been looking for this game for a really long time. For some odd reason, it's a game about football. So it's not just football, but it's a Blood Bowl. So you play a manager and you have all these athletes on your team. And they can be human, or they can be orcs, or they can be elves and such. So yeah, so you go ahead and have a football game and you play with your opponents. It's a 2 to 4 player game, and it seems just silly. I've been wanting this game just because it seems like a really fun, good time to just like play a card game about football and just beating the heck out of each other. So yeah, so I got this at the flea market and I thought I'd give it a shot. I've been wanting the game for a while, so. Another game that I acquired too was at the flea market was Praetor. So I've been wanting this game too, since I watched the Rado video, of course, the Rado. He actually had this gameplay of a two-player game of this game, and I really was interested. So it's a city building game. You have all these tiles. I'll show you some tiles, and you can see here. So there's these like different tiles, and then you put workers on those tiles and you acquire certain resources, and then you can go ahead and use those resources for other things to build a city. And so each player is going to have like this scoreboard here, and then each player also is going to get their color, and they're going to get a whole bunch of these markers along with these little dice. So you can see there, hopefully you can see that. It's a little dice right there. So yeah, so I really have been looking for this game, and I found it at a really great price, so I decided to pick it up. Another game that we acquired at the flea market, which I've never heard about, but Mitch, my partner, he actually was really interested in finding some kind of war game and civilization type game, and we got Italia. So it's 11 Centuries of Conquest. So it's a game where you're trying to conquer Italy and such, and it's our first war game. So I'm not even sure if I'm into war games or not, but yeah, we got this at the flea market. It wasn't too much, and the guy said that this is a really good game if you're trying to get into war games, so I am just trusting this guy that it's true. So yeah, it's also the same designer, Andreas Stedding. He's the same designer that made Hansa Teutonica. So so this is really different, I guess, from that game. So hopefully I like it. So if not, then oh well, at least we tried it. Right, so the next game I'll talk to you about is Kanban. And Kanban is actually a game that I did not find at the flea market. I actually went and bought. And it's this game by Vital Lacerda, and he's the same designer that made The Gallerist. And so I fell in love with that game, and I've heard great things about this one. And basically in this game, you're playing a bunch of workers in this factory where you build vehicles, and you're trying to impress this factory manager. And so in this game, it's really neat because you could either pick and choose if you want to work with a kind of nice manager, you know, a little you know, factory manager who's not so mean or anything, or you can work with a little like pissy like little biatch. And so you basically can make the game really hard, and so I like that option. Another cool thing about this game is it comes with a ton of pieces. It comes with even like these little automobiles, Meeples. That's super cute. And then also it comes with like a whole bunch of just tons and tons of stuff, and this like huge board as well. I'll only show you part of it. It looks really busy and really complex, but hopefully, like The Gallerist, it just works. So I'm looking forward to playing this game, and I've been seeking it for such a long time, and I finally like bit the bullet and got it. So the next game I'll talk to you about is Brass. So Brass is a game for 3 or 4 players only, and I play a lot of 2-player games. But I heard there's a really great variant where you can play this with 2 players. But basically this game is about you working in the Industrial Revolution, and you're just basically getting a whole bunch of resources and building buildings and improving your, you know, your community, your life. And so so it comes with a really nice player book. Like, the quality of this game is really outstanding. And the board itself, I love the artwork on it. I don't know who makes it, but it's kind of classical, and it's really plain, but it's simple. It's very simple. So I kind of like that. And also it comes with like a ton of tiles, and it comes with a ton of pieces, and it also comes with a bunch of cards as well. So this one we actually found at the flea market for a really great price. And so we just snatched that one up. And so we got Brass. The next game I'll talk to you about is a tasty minstrel game called Belfort. And so this game is a worker placement game where you have dwarves and you have elves and you have gnomes and you're trying to build a community and you send these guys out to work to try to build stuff, basically. It's a city builder, but it has worker placement with elves and gnomes and such. So, yeah, I've been wanting this game, and I actually found this game at the flea market for a really great price. So, again, I just had to snatch it. That's one of the benefits about going to these conventions. You just find really great deals, too. That's what I found out. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. It's a tasty minstrel game, so, of course, the quality of the components in this game is just going to be superb. And it was. You can see here just the, just all these like little tokens that each player will get. You're not going to only get like these just square cubes. No, you'll get square cubes with a whole bunch of stickers. And the cool thing about it was that this was a used game, so I found it at the flea market, and so all the stickers were already placed, so that's kind of cool. And it comes with this like huge modular board where it's a really big board, but it's all made up of different pieces, so it's really neat. So that is Belfort. So the next two games I also bought at the flea market, and these are really special games to me simply because I have these games because they're from my favorite designer, Stefan Feld. So this first game that I got is called Rum Pirates. I haven't heard of this game actually, so I found this game at the flea market and it was really super cheap, and it's a game about pirates. I never knew he even made a game about pirates, but I'm not sure how the gameplay is and I hope he doesn't disappoint. But just by opening the box and looking at the components, I was already impressed. So I'll show you what it comes with. So you're basically playing a pirates and you're trying to find treasure, of course, and drink lots of rum and just kind of like journey and adventure and, you know, I guess do pirate stuff. So the cool thing about this game is that it has this awesome insert. So it has a lot of tiny pieces and tiny tiles, but it comes with like this cool cover. So you can easily just put it away and nothing's like messy at all. And also it comes with these little plastic pirate pieces. Instead of like wooden cubes, you're going to get these like really awesome pirate pieces. So I'll show you that. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, so the quality of the components in this game is just outstanding. So I'm looking forward to playing this game and seeing what it's all about. So hopefully he doesn't disappoint. It's a game about pirates. I mean, what's wrong about that? And the final game I'll talk to you about is the Speicherstadt. Hopefully I said that right. But it's basically the warehouse, I believe. It's the warehouse district in German. So yeah, so I'll show you a little bit about the board and tell you a little bit about the game. I haven't played it yet. But I'm looking to play this game with about 4 people or so because I imagine it being great with that amount of players. So here is the board, very simple. And what you're going to do is you're going to get all these cards that it comes with. And you'll put these cards on the bottom of the board. And then if you're interested in one of the cards, you put your little meeple guy there. And so now that has 1 meeple, so then that card is worth 1 coin. If there's another meeple on it, then it'll be worth 2 coins. So if you put your meeple on there first, then you'll have first dibs on that card. And if another player puts their meeple next to you, next in line, then, you know, the cost of the card is going to increase, so then you'll be offered $2 to pay for that card. So you might not want to pay it for $2, so you might leave, and that other player will get to pay for it with 1 coin. So it's a really interesting mechanic. I haven't really played any game like that. And it's out of print. I found it super cheap. I even talked down the guy because he'd never heard about the game. And it also comes with like these cool coins. I'll show you. But these cool like foiled coins. And so I thought that was really neat. And so I'm really looking forward to playing this game. But again, I want to play it with more players. So, yep, if you want to play this game with me, just go ahead and let me know. So those are all the games that I acquired this past month in May. but I didn't manage to play them. So hopefully I'll manage to play them this next coming month, and I'll go ahead and make another video of all the games that I did manage to play. So that'll be played next, and you can either follow one of the links somewhere around here, or you could just look down below in the description and there'll be a link there too. So yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. Bye.